Quick video, guys, quick 5-minute video just to go through things for you. If you're looking at Tradingview and you haven't got a clue how to use it, just watch how I use it to like sort of navigate the chart. But this is just quickly to go over a few things. So selling is shorting the market, buying obviously you're expecting. We're looking at euro pound, right? So your strongest currency is the pound, right? So you can see that up here. So what you're doing is you're saying that you are either going to sell or buy the euro against the pound. So you think, say for instance, you think that the euro is going to go down, so you're selling the euro against the pound, right? Because you think the pound's strong. If the pound was weak, you might want to buy the euro against the pound. All right. These numbers will always be different. There's always going to be a spread. Usually, sometimes it's zero, but depending on obviously the broker that I use, that's zero. But when volatility is high, there is a spread as well. Over here, you're going to have all your different charts. So these are different currencies. The Dixie, it basically is the dollar index. Pound dollar, pound New Zealand dollar, euro dollar, Aussie dollar, gold, euro pound, that's West Texas oil, US dollar Swissy franc, US dollar Japanese yen. This is the American US 500. This is just T-notes, and then US dollar CHF. I don't really use all those, and personally I'd recommend you pick one and then just learn that one. Be a master of that one. Don't start looking at loads of different currency pairs because it looks fancy. Trust me, you're just going to get confused. Just stick to one, and then maybe pick another one that's got some sort of a correlation with it. So you might have, like, I don't know, pound dollar, euro dollar, and then euro pound, so that you can see how they're correlating in between. On this side, you're just going to have your different tools. To be honest with you, the ones I've got down here are going to be the main ones that you're going to want to use. Horizontal array. Right, so that's just going to be this price point is important. You're going to put a line there. Horizontal line, so it's tapped here, it's come up, it's tapped there, it's tapped there, tapped there. That's what that one's going to be for. This is quite an important one because when you're getting into a trade, so we'll take that one down there. Let's have a look. So I can't remember if I got out of this one early. Let me have a look. Euro pound. Yeah, no, my stop loss hit on this one. I actually lost out on this one. Oh no. When was this? Euro pound. I can't remember. But yeah, so to calculate risk, we're going on a 15-minute chart to make things a little bit clearer. So what you can do is you can go, you say my entry was here, up to here, that's 40 pips, right? So then you're going to want to know, you go onto this, right? So if your account size is 500, you're risking 1%. It shows you your entry price. Oh, yeah, I don't use this. And that's confused me a little bit. There is a couple of different calculators online that I'd recommend you find. If you want to know about those, just give me a shout. Get yourself a risk management calculator. There's loads online for you to use, but what it is, for instance, they're pips, right? 40 pips. So 4 digits after a zero, right? So 0.8747. So 8748 is 1 pip, right? So you're risking 40 pips here, and then the pipette at the end, that doesn't really matter. You're risking 40 pips. So then you go onto your trading calculator and you'll say, right, okay, well, I'm using euro pound, I'm risking 40 pips, my account size is £500 and I want to risk 1%, and it will tell you how much to buy or sell. So I don't know if that's going to be able to show you on here. No. But how it works is, if you're buying, it works in lots. So you'll have, let's have a look, so I can get up in there. So you'll have one lot, usually equals 100,000 worth of that currency, right? But depending on your account, you'll be using leverage, and I will recommend you to watch, go on YouTube and watch Forex trading leverage, and try and understand that, because you need to get your head around that in the first place. So when you have a small account, in most cases you'll be using like 0.01 or 0.04, and then generally, you know, you'll get up and all of a sudden, you know, you'll be using like 1.5 lots or something as you go along. So trying to get through the basics here. So we talked about that. We talked about the risk. You know about buying and selling. You also know, and you will understand what a lot is when it comes to it. You don't place any trades until you found a calculator online, like a risk management calculator for Forex. There's loads about. You can definitely find loads about. What else was I going to do on this video? Just my notes. Where are we with time? 6 minutes. Okay. Yeah, so the other one I'm going to do on here is, so this is navigating the charts. Most of the time when you find an online platform, they're going to look like this, right? You'll have a buy and a sell. Obviously, it's self-explanatory what you're going to be doing there. When you get into a position, in most cases, you'll be able to see, say that was the buy line, that will show you the buy, and then it will have another line underneath where your stop loss is, which you can move up and down. Same for the profit. You put your profit up here, and when price gets there, you'll be able to, one moment, just seeing where gold's at right now. Yeah, so essentially what you're saying is when price hits there, it will exit you totally to exit you out of the position. You can also close positions, half, modify them, but we'll get into that later on. For now, you just want to basically spend some time on Tradingview, practice, pick a pair that you like the look of, or something that you know. If you're from the UK, then pick a pound pair, because you're going to be in tune with the news. You know what's going on. You're going to find out a little bit more about the government, things that are happening. You're in. There's no point. There's no point doing US dollar knock or something, because one, it's an exotic pair, and two, you ain't going to be in the know. So pick something easy to learn on. The other thing I wanted to show you in this video here was Forex Factory. So what you can do is you can go on here and it will show you for that week. Typically, I take these ones off and just look for medium and high impact economic news. So these are news events that are going to affect price. So this week I took a euro pound trade, which worked out really, really well on Tuesday, and that's because I knew we had euro and pound news coming out on Tuesday. So that was going to affect both of those pairs. Today, what do we have? Aussie dollar, pound, Canadian dollar news. So those pairs are going to move. CAD, see that come out negative, right? Let's try and have a look. See if we got. Let's do like the pound CAD. So that's not really shown what we thought. You'd expect to have seen the pound really rise up against the Canadian dollar given the negative news, but it didn't. So there's no guarantee, and they're all, like I said, there was all different tools that you are using, but you need to use them all in conjunction with each other. So like tomorrow, I look at tomorrow, right? Well, there's a lot of euro news, big euro news out tomorrow. So lots of things can change. Euro can be pushed about, it can go up and down, it can go down, it can go all the way up. But it's going to be moving, there's going to be volatility there. And then you've got big pound news as well. So basically within tomorrow morning, you're going to see a lot of movement on euro and pound. So, we're going to be looking on euro pound, and we're going to be thinking, right, okay, well, where is price? Where can price go? We've come out of this consolidation here. Yeah, so I wasn't a euro pound long, literally from down here, but I closed it just because things were getting messy. But it looks like it's going to be okay now. Anyway, I'm doing this now. What was I saying? Yeah, so we're at 10 minutes. I don't want to carry on for too long. So what have we gone over? The general chart, what you're looking at. You know, time is up here. Different types of candlesticks. Just stick to the candles at the moment. Here you can add other pairs or symbols. So you might want to compare like euro pound and then euro dollar, and then you can see the different correlations between them both. Wouldn't worry about indicators or anything like that. Screenshots is pretty important. So if you see something you like, or to go in your trading journal, you know, you're gonna, like, say for instance, if I did lose on that trade, first of all, when I took the trade, I would have taken a screenshot, put that in my journal, and then, you know, because when I exited the trade or why I exited the trade, I would have screenshotted again, and then put the notes next to that afterwards as well, so you can keep a log in terms of what you're doing. That's pretty much it, right? Oh, this is a pretty important one as well. So replay. So once you found your strategy and you're looking forward, right, you want to test it out, okay? So what you're going to do, you're going to go to replay, you put it down here. So now what you can do is you can control it, right? I've got it set really quick, but you can put yourself in that situation again and then replay, right? Yeah, so basically it's like simulation. So you can go through and test your strategy with yourself, because it's very easy for me to go back and say, oh look, you know, that was a short there, and you know that was another short there. But actually, when you're in the moment and all the information you've got is there, you're trying to decipher, well, actually, is it going back up or is it going back down again? So this is how you can really fine tune. You know, once you've done back testing and you found the strategy, then you use replay in order to actually forward test it, right? Simulating itself. Once you've done that, then you can go to a live, and then you can go to forward testing. So this is like simulation testing. Afterwards, then you go to live forward testing. So you're live in the moment and you're making the decisions then. And then obviously once you get good at that, you know, I'd recommend moving into a live account. But yeah, that's just a really quick video to try and help you understand. Obviously these lines differentiate the days. Just to try and help you understand what I'm talking about, what a chart looks like. I might pick and choose bits from the different videos to add in here. But yeah, take what you want from it. If you've got any questions or anything you're unsure about, you haven't got a clue, you've seen it, you don't know what it means, just drop a comment below or drop me a message on Instagram and I'll get back to you. All right, cool.